Miss Teasdale.
How do you know my name?
My name is Dr. Reid.
So my father really was looking after me.
I'm afraid so, miss.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father.
Thankfully, he did not.
I must find my...
Goodbye. You should...
Thank you.
Goodbye, Mr.
Good evening.
I'm
Then we...
What?
Criminal.
No.
All right.
What?
I'm the one.
What?
I'm not...
Haven't I?
All right.
And what?
We but...
What?
I...
Do what?
Yes.
What?
I know.
Tell me all you...
I'm not...
How could...
That's my...
What are you...
I can't...
Tell me...
She's a...
Do you have...
No.
Tell me...
Mystic.
Where was...
Mystic.
Do you know...
Who does...
What else?
Aloysius.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Perhaps you should talk with someone else instead.
Good evening.
Doctor.
Good...
Oh, yeah. I
I'm...
do the best.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
I don't.
What?
Some. No.
Does he...
No.
Do you...
Oh, yes.
Do...
No.
Do you...
Oh, no.
Have...
Yeah.
What?
He...
Good...
Oh, I am sorry. I can't help you, sir. Perhaps you should talk with someone else.
Good evening.
Doctor...
Always...
To...
But... What?
I'm... Don't get me.
Tell...
Who wouldn't...
Have you...
Other than...
Does
Have you
so
something?
why
She doesn't.
you
Maybe you.
do you
Every.
did he
No.
but is
That was before.
may I
It's always a.
Good evening, sir.
Dr. Reid, I am glad.
good evening?
Yes,
That's
what is
I may I may
odd.
you must
From what?
what
It's
why
because
I
then I am. He
Is that all?
Pericles.
who
The more I think about,
but what else
I don't know.
I'm afraid
Have you ever felt
trap
at least
what can
you should up?
good good evening
Doctor,
is
no,
I
that-
I'm a, tell
We are
and why
because
why do you
I'm not
can you
as you
please
Do you?
I know
Yes,
but what
do we yet?
and
I stop.
but
Does it? I just.
parrot
Agamemnon.
at least
But is that
what
if you are
that's it
for the time?
Who-
I really can't.
and what
This
but why would
well,
what can
I've heard.
good
Hello.
good evening Mr. Baker goodbye
Doctor.
goodbye
Goodbye, Doctor.
it's locked
Jonathan Reid.
I beg your pardon
Of course you do.
you are the lead
Primate of the Brotherhood of
the cards
Yes, they tell me.
what can you
I really...
so you
Oh, I...
do the
No.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Can you read the...
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Here is the money.
The Sorceress. A heart-shaped trap built to entangle a loved one. Mirrors on every wall to see her own reflection constantly.
Can you read the...
Put the money on the table then, John.
Here.
The snake.
Tell me.
I'm for Mo.
Somebody...
Guard of...
Did they steal...
A person.
Do you want your...
If you ever...
For how long?
It was...
What do you mean?
Edgar.
Can you...
Put the money on...
Here.
Love.
Can you...
Put the money...
Here.
The mother.
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on...
Here.
The alchemist.
Can you read the...
Put the money on the table.
Here is
The glutton. A man...
Can...
Put the money...
Here.
The Joker.
How...
I told you.
Is it possible?
Vampires fate.
I would... How...
I told
Is it possible?
Vampire.
All right.
You'll cast... Swansea told me. Don't look at me like...
She...
Not all...
I could have...
No,
May I...
of course.
I know there is no...
It was 1801.
What was the nature?
Problem was that both sides can...
Who found it?
That's precisely the kind of question I...
So you're not just a...
Once upon a time...
Is there...
Alois...
He's not...
True.
Goodbye.
I read... The Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
often I shall fear.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reid. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any...
So I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold, so cold.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reid, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reid, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Are you ready for immortality, Mr. Dawson? Drink now, And say farewell to life as you prepare to be reborn.
What do you mean, drink? What about the blood transfusion?
I'm the doctor and the vampire here, so I'll give the orders. Drink, sir. Now.
All right.
Good. That's enough. That's enough, I said.
I will not die. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh no. You will die, sir. Steel yourself. You're already in death's grip. It's locked, all right.
Is it done, Dr. Reid? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Yes, my lord. Ascalon has a new recruit, as you ordered.
Wonderful news. I've waited for this outcome for so long. Tonight you served your country, the king himself, beyond all expectation.
Thank you, my lord.
No, thank you, Dr. Reid. Now, could you do me one last favor?
Of course. What is it?
Go outside and talk with that disgusting creature I saw waiting for you in front of this mansion.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll have a look.
Good. I didn't kill her on the spot, for she claims to be a friend of yours. But don't you dare bring such a creature near me again.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
Where is Lady...
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate, and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness, and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well, and he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the Sewer Skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising. Go now, young Ekon. You are awaited elsewhere.
Are you from Ascalon?
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already? Good evening.
Good evening.
Are you...
I was asleep.
Good.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening.
And good
Are you all right? I heard the
As far as I know, nobody's been hurt. But who were those men? Why attack Dr. Swansea?
What happened to him?
We don't know. They came in, they went out. In between those two events, Dr. Swansea went missing. Maybe he just went into hiding nearby.
Goodbye. Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for one.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. True light will cleanse you. something else. Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. I'll pin you down! Show some style. Fight like a man. I know! It hurts, doesn't it? You're poison. True light will cleanse you! Reid prevails! We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I'll make you a vampire. I'll make you one of us.
No! Kill me!
Prepare yourself, Hunter. You're about to be hunted, just like me.
No! No!
When I kissed my palm goodbye, I had no idea what I was doing. But now I do. Consider this my kiss of Judas. Welcome to the world through the looking glass. Good evening. Good.
It's onto us! Oh, Christ! What's that? It's mine! Demon! Back! It's a leak! No! I'll kill you!
So Priwen never left Doris's theatre after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters. This is despicable.
Last warning, sir! Easy done it, boys! We can deal with this vermin! Watch out! It's fast!
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
I'll kill you!
I should find the key to that box. It's locked. Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind. It's locked, all right. Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?